Greetings from the campus at Ben-Gurion University. I'm delighted to have the chance to talk with you. I wish even more I could be there with you in Canada, but we're pretty busy here. I will say I have a special place in my heart for Toronto, Canada. I did some work at University of Toronto. I did a research project with the wellness program there, and some really important things I learned from there I've been using here. So it's especially an honor to speak with you all today. About 2 days into the war, I was sifting through my emails late at night. We were getting a lot of messages. Things were happening so quickly. News we were hearing about was so horrific that even just a thread of emails was kind of hard to sift through, prioritize, understand what's urgent, what's not. But I came across an email from someone named Ben, a psychologist I had met just once before over Zoom last summer, him in the United States, me in Israel. In this new email I opened and read, and he said just a couple of lines, very simple, very quickly, "Alexandra, I'm following the news and I'm devastated. What can I do to help?" And it wasn't always so easy to know how to ask for help even, because things were happening just so quickly and things were so horrific. But in this case, actually, I could think of something to ask him to help with. So I wrote him back and I said, "Thank you. If you're serious, I can think of something I'd like to ask your help for." And he wrote back immediately and just simply said, "Thank you for taking me seriously." We developed a clinician on-call system where everyone could volunteer time, shifts, to be available like a hotline to anyone of the community who might need to talk. Somebody from faculty, students, family of students, employees, for some what we would call psychological first aid. Now, the reason I couldn't organize this myself easily was our own staff were so affected by what's evolved over time. I didn't have many of my own staff. Some were on reserve duty right away. Some were at home with small children. Some were without homes. Some were missing. So to reach out far and wide across the university, first of all, to other clinical settings, and then even beyond the university site, to find out who could help, what clinicians could be there for our community on call while people were finding out news about missed loved ones, learning about losing loved ones, not sure what was going to come the next day, and feeling symptoms they had never felt before, of anxiety, of panic. So we put together, with Ben's help, this clinician on-call system within another 2 days. Now, how did we do this? Ben was on a different time zone than me. Ben wasn't affected the way we were by sirens ongoing, by the news unfolding about our own loved ones. So he could help us with a kind of zoom out perspective, develop the system, organize it, help us with training. And while we were sleeping at night, he could be working on the project so that it was ready for us the next day. We didn't have our own staff, and even if we did, we wouldn't have been working the way we normally do out of our offices on the campus. Nobody was on the campus at the start. So we were all working from our homes. We were all working by telephone, by Zoom. So at the university, we had volunteers from the youngest of first-year practicum student just learning to do therapy, to faculty members, to directors, all saying, "Pick me, I can help, I can give an hour, I can give 2 hours." Everyone who could, did. And this helped us charge forward with a project, even though we had many gaps and deficits in our own support staff. With trauma, they say silver linings sometimes come about as well. Not only is there post-traumatic stress syndrome, there's also post-traumatic growth. And when I think of silver linings, I think of Ben, and I think of this project that we developed within 2 days. And I think of how many people it's already helped and how many more people it could help in the future.